Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished watching She-Hulk episode 3, and I literally have no words. Look, it's an okay. Episode 3 was okay. Episode 2 was decent, but not good. Let me just say. It was decent, but it could have been better. You know? Episode 3 was okay, but it could have been better. Episode 1 was okay, but could have been better. Now, I have nothing wrong with She-Hulk. I don't know much about She-Hulk. I just know she's been a part of quite a few teams. Pretty much everybody in Marvel Comics and whatnot has been a part of quite a few teams. My favorite including this guy right here, Wolverine. This guy right here, Wolverine included. One thing I like about She-Hulk is, let me just say, one thing I like about She-Hulk is that it's different with its tweaks. I like the little tweaks, but the major tweaks is more the tweaks I don't like with She-Hulk is how they make She-Hulk better than the Hulk and somehow stronger than the Hulk. Now, I don't know much about the Hulk side of things, which I'm being honest. If you're looking at if you're looking at it from a perspective point, the Hulk's the strongest out of all the other Hulks, because when he gets angrier, he grows, and the more he grows, the stronger he becomes. That's generally how it goes. And technically, he is by far the better of the Hulks because of that factor. The angrier he becomes, the stronger he becomes, and the taller he becomes. I don't know much about the Hulk or the Hulk side of things, but that is a pretty given thing, you know. And the fact that the entire MCU Phase 4, the entire Phase 4 has been like the Arrowverse. Shoving an agenda and pushing a narrative down our throats, which is disgusting in my opinion. And I can see that. And it's not just me. It's Anna that Star Wars girl. It's other YouTubers who look at this and watch the show and review it. And the way they objectify men is so one-sided, because it's like, oh, let's just say all men think of women as it's. No, that is not true. Not all men think like that. I believe what I believe and what I think are, if the story is equal, right, in both men and women, it should be the female superhero should be equal or right on par with the other male superheroes. And I like female superheroes, okay? I love female superheroes. There are so many female superheroes. And not all of them are great, not all of them are bad. But it's how they are written for a comic book or a TV show or movie. Look, Elektra and Daredevil, seasons 2, Defenders, and she was great. One of the best parts of those two shows was Elektra. Because Elektra was a big threat. Minus the hand. But she was one of the biggest threats that they had to deal with. And that was great. Kimberly from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Just great character arc. Even though it breaks my heart that she broke Tommy's heart by breaking up with him via letter. But that pushed Tommy to reevaluate the situation. His relationship with Kat, or his relationship with Kat. Trini, great character in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, even though, yes, it did kind of look a little bit racist. But that was just by coincidence. In the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I'm not talking about the 2017 Power Rangers, because I have a lot of stuff to say about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The 2017 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at that. Aisha is great, but it was just to keep that character arc going until Lost Galaxy, which is an underrated show, which I do agree. Some believe it's underrated, some say it's the underdog or one of the greats, which I do not blame. Lori from Power Rangers in Space. Love Lori. Z. Oh my god, Z in Power Rangers SPD. Sky. Oh my god, Sky. One of my favorite pink Power Rangers. Z is one of my favorite yellow Power Rangers. And the girl who plays the Cat Ranger and later to play the Penguin Power Ranger from in Jungle Fury. Oh my god. As hot as those three are, or four are, they have great character arcs. They have great lines. They were written great. They were utilized great. And they are a part of great teams. Great Power Ranger teams. And they did not think that they were better than the men. And the men didn't think they were better than the women of the teams. It was constantly flowing. And that's what I loved about, and what I still love about Power Rangers, because every member flows with another member. They work in with 1-on-1, 2-on by side, or as a one cohesive team. Wolverine, depending on which Wolverine we're talking about. X-23 Wolverine, Deacon Wolverine, James Hudson's Wolverine, which, yes, he has been a Wolverine before. Or the original Wolverine to take up the mantle of Wolverine, James Howlett, aka Logan, or James, Logan, or, I mean, there's, Wolverine goes by many names, but Rogue is great too. So many great female characters have been written by men and women. I believe there have been women writers to write female comics or female characters. Oh, another thing, Stitchers, great female leads. Funny. The cast of The Bold Type. These are the shows that were written by women. And they didn't shove down this narrative that women are better than men in anything. It's interesting how it's like these comic book shows, right, that are based on comic book characters push these issues and shove them down our throats in a disgusting, distasteful way that I don't agree with. Like, for the Arrowverse, for example, the Arrowverse pushed the LGBTQ plus community down our throats in a gross, distasteful way that didn't do anything right for the members of the LGBTQ plus community. In this way, for like phase 4, it's just been like pushing women and like making men seem like pigs and sexualized, which is wrong and is just right down distasteful and disgusting. And it's just like, I've seen the Arrowverse. I was disappointed in the Arrowverse. I'm kind of disappointed in phase 4 with Marvel, or Marvel's phase 4, because of these narratives and these Me Too movement, sexist political correctness that they're pushing down our throats. And it's just not great. And it's just, they're doing it just because they can. And they want to. Don't do that. No. Please. If you're gonna make a show that utilizes a female character, write that female character with justice. Do that comic book counterpart justice. Make us, who are fans of comic book characters and comic book heroes, female heroes and male heroes, great. Even though I lost count, I lost my thought process. Although the CGI still is iffy. I'm not particularly great on the CGI, but it is what it is. It's hopefully it gets better. But yeah, it's just like, it's just one disappointment after another. Now, the Light Elf situation, I might need some clarification on, because I don't know much about Asgard or Norse mythology. I am a huge ancient Greek mythology buff. I love Greek mythology. Always have. Always will. And if and when I have kids, I'm going to, if I have girls, right, I'm buying them comics. I am buying them comics. I am giving them some comics to read. I am going to essentially nerd them out, geek them out. I'm gonna buy pink Power Ranger outfits for them. I'm going to buy them yellow Power Ranger outfits. I'm going to buy them X-23/Wolverine outfits. Same thing with my boys. If I have boys, if and when I have boys, maybe I will have boys. Who knows? Anything is possible. But I'm going to make sure my kids are going to be nerds one way or another. I'm going to raise my kids in Marvel, DC, IDW, Boom, and various others. Comics. I'm going to have them read I'm gonna let them read She-Hulk if they want to read She-Hulk. Wolverine comics if they want to read Wolverine comics. I'm gonna buy them toys like that. But I will cross that bridge when I get to that bridge. But all I'm saying is, do She-Hulk some justice. Her comic counterpart should be happy. But at this point, I think and feel like her comic counterpart is laughing at what she has become, or what they have made her become. And it's just like, why? Just why? Do She-Hulk some justice, please. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye. Stop. What the heck?